A lot of household tricks are floating around, and most people just brush them off as nonsense right up until the moment they actually try them. And after they do, they are the ones who are left feeling dumb. Some people stumbled upon these tricks by accident decades ago, and once they saw how effective they were, they never looked back. Today, we reveal 7 of these strangely useful household tricks that work insanely well. Keep it here as the simplest one on the list turns out to be the most shocking after all. Dryer sheets to repel mosquitoes. It's a sweltering southern summer evening. The grill is going and the sweet tea is cold, but somewhere nearby, a mosquito is already eyeing your ankles and ready to spoil the fun. But instead of reaching for expensive sprays, someone in the gathering casually pulls a dryer sheet from his pocket, tucks it into his belt loop, and goes right back to whatever they were doing. And surprisingly, it works, as the mosquitoes are no longer buzzing around. Long before citronella became the backyard standard, Southerners were using laundry supplies as pest control, and science actually backed it up. This was specifically because of 2 naturally occurring compounds called linalool and beta-centronol. Does that sound familiar? It should, because those same compounds are what makes lavender and citronella effective. So, that $2 box sitting in your laundry room is apparently moonlighting as pest control this whole time. Mosquitoes are handled. But is there a trick to handle something smaller, sneakier, and arriving in the kitchen by the hundreds? Chalk to repel ants. You've probably seen this happen. 1 ant shows up on your kitchen counter and then 10. Then suddenly, your entire countertop looks like a tiny rush hour commute made of hundreds of ants. But did you know that the answer to solving this little menace was sitting in a kid's backpack this whole time? Introducing plain white chalk. What you need to do is just draw a thick line across your windowsills, door frames, and countertops. Next, ants just stop dead at the border like they just hit an invisible wall. It sounds like a playground myth until you actually see it happen in real time. You might ask, what's actually going on? The thing is, chalk contains a mineral known as calcium carbonate. This mineral works by disrupting the chemical scent trails ants use to navigate and communicate. Technically, the whole operation falls apart at a chalk line. Imagine that same stuff that costs pennies and draws hopscotch grids could also double as a serious pest control. For best results, you need to reapply the chalk after rain or cleaning. The reason for that is that the line loses potency once it fades. Coming up, we have something in your medicine cabinet that is about to rescue your laundry. Aspirin in the washing machine. Your white shirts have a dirty little secret. We are talking about that dull yellowish tinge that creeps into white fabric over time. It does not respond to regular washing, and it just sits there making everything look older than it actually is. And the specialty whitening products most people reach for cost a fortune for results that are honestly underwhelming. But hold it right there. What if someone told you that the most effective solution to this actually lies in your medicine cabinet? Because it actually does. This is what you do. Take 5 or 6 plain aspirin tablets, crush and dissolve them in hot water. Next, soak your whites for a few hours before a normal wash cycle. Aspirin tablets contain an acid known as salicylic acid. It helps dissolve the residue and buildup responsible for that stubborn yellow cast, breaking it down completely rather than just masking it. Do the math. A bottle of aspirin costs less than a single specialty laundry treatment, yet guarantees outcomes that the treatment could never produce. When using this hack, always use plain, uncoated aspirin because the coated versions dissolve way too slowly to be effective. But the real chaos was always one room over behind that bathroom door. And the trick to solving that chaos was equally mind-blowing. Coca-Cola to clean a toilet. Imagine watching someone walk into a bathroom carrying a cold bottle of Coke and just pouring it straight into the toilet. That sounds weird, right? In any case, disturbingly so. Yet, that person could have just pulled a genius move. You see, Coca-Cola contains both phosphoric and citric acids. It is these acids that give it that sharp and tangy taste. Now, when you pour it around the rim and let it sit for an hour, something happens. Those acids go to work dissolving rust stains and hard water buildup that commercial cleaners genuinely struggle against. Then, you scrub, flush, and what you have is an almost new toilet bowl. Coca-Cola has existed since 1886, and over the years, people have kept on finding new ways to use it apart from drinking it. The drink also cleans battery terminals on vehicles, which at this point feels less surprising and more just on brand. This is truly a product of many talents. Coke just reinvented your toilet, but something else in your bathroom is about to do the same for your mirror. Toothpaste to remove water stains from mirrors. Every morning you have to keep up with that stubborn white haze on your mirror that keeps creeping around the edges like it helps you pay rent. You have sprayed it, wiped it, and even used the good old paper towels, but yet and still, those chalky mineral deposits just sit there staring back at you while you brush your teeth. Hold that thought while you brush your teeth. So, what are the odds that the answer actually lies in that statement? If you smear just a small amount of plain white toothpaste and rub it onto those deposits in gentle circular motions, it does something that glass cleaners simply cannot. The mild abrasive compounds found inside the toothpaste break down the stain buildup at the surface level without leaving a single scratch. 30 seconds is all you need, followed by one wipe, and the stubborn stain is gone. Toothpaste was designed to scrub calcium deposits off tooth enamel, and your mirror's water stains are essentially the same problem. Now, who could have thought that something from your spice rack is about to change everything you thought you knew about first aid? Meat tenderizer for bee stings. You are outside, living your best life, then, out of nowhere, a bee makes a very personal decision about your afternoon. The pain hits immediately, and instead of heading to the medicine cabinet, someone walks you to the spice rack, pulls out the meat tenderizer, and gets to work. That sounds absolutely insane until you understand what's actually happening. A meat tenderizer contains an enzyme known as papain that is extracted from a papaya. Its work is to break down protein structures on contact. Now, bee venom works by injecting proteins that trigger inflammation and pain signals. So applying something with papain directly onto the sting essentially dismantles the venom before your body has time to fully react. So that dusty shaker sitting beside the steak seasoning has been pulling double duty as an emergency medical treatment this entire time. However, if this is to work effectively, you need to apply it within the first few minutes. The faster the response, the better the relief. Up next, your bedroom is hiding an even stranger medical secret. A bar of soap under the sheets for leg cramps. Fair warning, this one is going to sound like something someone so drunk made up at 3 a.m. during a night out. So here it is. Take an unwrapped bar of soap, slip it under the fitted sheet near the foot of the bed. That's it. That's the whole trick. And believe it or not, it helped stop the cramps. Nobody could fully explain the science behind it. Even scientists looked into it and came back with a polite shrug. The leading theories involve magnesium compounds released through the skin or the scent compounds in soap interfering with nerve signals responsible for nighttime cramping. Even Ann Landers, the most widely read advice columnist in American history, endorsed it in her newspaper column. When Ann Landers tells America something works, America listens. Now, for this trick to really be effective, you need to swap the bar out every few months. Fresh soap reportedly works more effectively. Let us know which trick amused you the most, and remember to subscribe to the channel for more content of this nature.